Shoutouts to EmAy, aka MAD. It's your boy Clutch, and I'm here to tell you a story or two about how it all happened. So it started off in the 1990s. Born as an Indian, so attachment to my culture is likely. Family is key, and that perception is right. He was attached to his parents, won't take disappearances lightly. Moving around the globe, it was oh so evident. Ended up in Toronto, he was meant to get it in. Didn't talk much, he was quiet, and instead of him being a loudmouth, he let the crowd shout and let him win. Steady cruising on a one-way street, blind bats hoping that you someday see. I get it cooking like the Sunday meat, never stopping at the top is where I'll one day be. Alright, so he wasn't the smartest one, although he could have got it done. Instead he let the awkward ones take his place. He'd often run away with his problem, just didn't want to solve them. He resorted to involvement in a sport, and once he could frolic, looking for others that he could ball with. Required skill, so he got it. It is also this time he thought of the awesomest plan, figured that effort was key and often the cause of a man to evolve and be able to succeed in life. He'd get a book and read, ain't falling asleep in the night. This is when he was offered the right to listen to music. He was confused, didn't know what to choose, thought he would lose if he chose the wrong kind. So he tuned in and got most of his songs right, got a gist to the flow. It's exactly what this sounds like, the story of an artist bound to get around tight. Steady cruising on a one-way street, blind bats hoping that you someday see. I get it cooking like the Sunday meat, never stopping at the top is where I'll one day be. Although he never thought that he could perform on a beat, well he just thought it was the skill that was developing seeds. Hell, he didn't know it was something he could acquire. Plus he'd also be the one that was making fun of the choir. Like, what are these kids doing? Why have they been influenced by all of this music? Why are they so into it? Can they relate it to their everyday lives? It's when he realized that he could be the key to the prize. So he started to write, he was offered the mic. Felt goosebumps develop when he was under the light. Wasn't great because he wasn't listening right. What you become is who you learn. He wasn't learning shit right, so he drew himself away from the generical rap. She started to bump Joel, Eminem, and a couple cats when he was like, damn, they really do know all. They give it 100%, man, they give it they heart. Steady cruising on a one-way street, blind bats hoping that you someday see. I get it cooking like the Sunday meat, never stopping at the top is where I'll one day be. So he started to develop a different style. He could go easy, hard, or just vivid and wild. Got the skill to be able to manipulate words to a point where you're just like, that is ridiculous and absurd. His boy heard him and he was like, damn kid, you're pretty good. Think, can you handle the biz? You gotta be ready to change up everything. Gotta be strong, can't fall on your knees, no wedding ring. So he thought, aight, but you gotta guide me. He was like, yes I will stand behind thee. Didn't know why, but now I understand. Getting big in this shit is sorta like a marketing plan. I'm not the average rapper you see in the videos. I'm brown, Canadian, plus I can sing, whoa. It ain't a thing, yo, it's not a conflict. Diversity is key, just take a look at Convict. Steady cruising on a one-way street, blind bats hoping that you someday see. I get it cooking like the Sunday meat, never stopping at the top is where I'll one day be. Steady cruising on a one-way street, blind bats hoping that you someday see. I get it cooking like the Sunday meat, never stopping at the top is where I'll one day be.